you guys have been wondering my hair growth since I shaved it off like a month ago, this is it. I think it's growing up pretty fast. Hey guys, what's up? It is Chi here and I am back. I think it has literally been almost 2 months since not really 2 months, a month and a half or so since I've posted a video. Where the hell have I been, guys? I don't think I know myself. But I decided, I honestly have so many updates regarding what I was doing, what I'm going to be doing now, and then also I just wanted to sit and talk to you guys. So much has happened in K-pop, so much has happened in 2 months that I thought, why not just sit down and just ramble and talk to you guys. So that's what we're doing today. I am going to list the products in the description just because I don't think I'll really be talking about my makeup today, but I will be doing it, you know? I guess I should start with what basically happened to me, where the heck I've been for 2 months. I literally posted my BTS giveaway, then disappeared for like a month, then came back and shaved my head, and then disappeared again. So to say that I was going through it is a understatement. I don't know what I'm trying to say, honestly, which is story of my life. But I am pretty, like, I have no self-control. So honestly, the shaving my head was like nothing. I wanted to do it, and hair is hair to me. Again, I wear wigs so much anyway, so who cares? So don't think crazy stuff has happened or anything, but yeah, honestly, the first month or so I was kind of thinking about where I wanted to go with YouTube. YouTube is like my first love, honestly. Like, this is the hobby that I have done the longest, and I've put so much time and care and sweat into since high school. So I have always never thought of not doing YouTube, and I still honestly don't. But I realized that sometimes it gets really stressful, and I realized that also I was trying to obtain something in a not the best way. Oh, man, this is so weird. I don't know how to explain this. Basically, I don't expect to ever have YouTube as a full-time thing, as a full-time gig. I don't know. I've always gone into YouTube thinking like, okay, like this is definitely like a hobby. You know, it's kind of hard to break into YouTube as a career. So I just want to make sure that I'm having fun this year. But then I saw the growth that I had last year, and then I was like, maybe I should try this, you know? And so I really went ham this year, and I think a lot of you guys noticed. Honestly, a lot of you guys are really new. So you probably think that's just regular me, but I really did go ham and try to really post content. You guys, I was posting like 5 times a day, I think 5 or 4 times a day, not a day, 4 times a week. I really wanted to see if maybe this is something that I could do full time. That's also, I guess, why I really started doing giveaways too, because I also saw that was helping like find you guys. And honestly, I'm really happy and grateful for that. And I'm really happy that I was in a spot where I could do so many giveaways, and I'm in an even better spot where it's not as hard for me to come up with money to do these giveaways. Like, honestly, not at all anymore. At the same time, I was starting to really get burnt out from it. And as much as I attracted really like you guys, I've attracted so many nice people on here, and you guys have given me so much hope and like have said so much nice things to me that I literally am like, will literally be crying sometimes reading the comments. Honestly, as much as I've attracted you amazing people, I've also not have gotten people who are definitely just here for the giveaways. And I decided I don't think I like that. At first I was like, oh, well, I don't care. Like, with the good comes the bad, which is true. I will not say that does not happen. But at the same time, ooh, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm scared about this concealer. I just bought this concealer. It looks like it's going to be an ugly color. Oh no. It's not that bad when you're looking at me here, but it's very olivey. Okay, I see this was on. Okay, so this is the CoverGirl. Okay, I said I wasn't going to talk about makeup, but I'll talk about makeup. This is the CoverGirl Full Spectrum Concealer. I got this because it was on sale for like $2. I think I see why, but I'm not going to judge a book by its cover just yet. But anyway, oh, I forgot to do my eyebrows. What's going on with me today? Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So I was first getting really burnt out because I was doing so many videos, and then on top of that, there were so many amazing people of you guys, but there were also people hounding me about the giveaways, which I kind of knew was gonna happen. So honestly, I dug myself into that grave. But I, like, last month after I did the BTS giveaway, I was like, man, is this something that I still want to deal with? Like, do I want to have to deal with going on social medias and trying to talk, and it's always like, so where's the giveaway? When did you announce the giveaway? Where do you announce the giveaway? What is this giveaway, this giveaway, this giveaway? It gets a little tiring sometimes. And again, I brought this on myself, so who am I to complain? But I'm a little bit complaining. So anyway, I decided, I took a break, and then I was like, I'm just gonna take a 2-week break. 2-week break turned into like 3 or 4. Sorry, but I think I've decided now. There's gonna be a few changes to my channel. I know this sounds bad. It seems like when I'm not doing giveaways anymore. I actually am. I'm still very much planning on keeping giveaways a big part of my channel, but I think instead of doing it monthly like I was doing, I'm gonna do it bi-monthly, once every 2 months, because I think it's just way more easier for me. Should I make you guys come closer? Okay. I think it's just like a little bit more easier for me that way, because I work a full-time job and I have bills to pay, y'all. Like, I'm only 23, but I have bills to pay. I have a family to take care of. Since I work full-time, it's also hard to find a good things that I'm happy with when I do the giveaways. Like, you guys saw my last BTS giveaway. I was just like, what the fuck is this? When I unpacked it. And I don't like that feeling either. Like, I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys good stuff. So I'm going to change the layout to bi-monthly, because then I can find stuff that I actually like and want to give out, and also maybe even more things, so that when the video does come out, you guys are like happy and enjoying it. So yeah, on top of my little hiatus that I took, a lot of stuff has happened in K-pop that has been so depressing. I think the main thing I really wanted to talk about when I got back was Wonho. Wonho, what the heck? Yeah, so you guys, I don't know if you guys know, or you don't, I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious. Monsta X is definitely one of my alt groups. So, like last month, Wonho, one of the members from Monsta X, decided he decided to leave the group. There's been a lot of controversy going on with Wonho. Even before this, he kind of said something wrong or I don't know. One thing is I really don't want to misconstrue, especially right now, whatever happened. So take this with a grain of salt. But he kind of said something a little insensitive at a fan meet. Honestly, oh, I'm going to use this ROTD, Red of the Day palette I got from, I think, Tony Moly. Don't know what the hell I'm doing. Literally applying stuff to my face. Have no primer on. We're just playing around today. I really don't want to say anything that will step on toes here, but here's how I feel. And just know I'm just one simple person. What I think is just what I think, you know? So, basically at a fan meet, and again, I don't know the full what happened, but at a fan meeting, Minhyuk, I guess, pointed a mic to Wonho's, big titty kabitty area, and Wonho kind of was joking, like saying me too. In Korea, when you say me too, the automatic thought is the Me Too movement, like, you know, because he said it in English from what I'm guessing, and so just that whole Me Too saying is very, I guess, controversial, and I made a few people upset, which I'm just gonna say it now. I understand why they would be upset, and I definitely understand, like, I definitely feel like in that moment, if how they're saying it is what happened, I definitely think Wonho was not in the right to say things like that. Like, even though it was a joke, literally just a joke, I feel like it wasn't a joke he was just saying to his friends. It was a joke he was saying to the general public, where people can misconstrue it. People who are survivors can be hurt by it. And so I think he was definitely wrong by that. But that's why a lot of Korean monbebes were telling him that they were upset. And so he came out and apologized, and we all thought that was it. All right, he apologized. He gets it. Minhyuk did too. They understand what they did wrong. We can move on with our lives. Nothing else will happen, right? Jesus. We were wrong, oh. Hey, we were wrong, oh. We were wrong. So, some demon, some elongated cockroach, some enemy of progress came out. I don't know her name. I don't want to know her name. I will never learn her name. I refuse to. She's really popular though, because she was the person who ended up smoking weed. She smoked weed with TOP and was the center of that drama. And also, I think, part of the BI drama, and then also part of all the other idols who have been brought to shame, I guess, and careers have been ruined for whatever. That person came out, and she's really good friends with someone who were, I don't know if they confirmed it, but it's Wonho's ex. I think they're dating. I think. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but they're dating or something. And so they both decided to come out and reveal very old things about Wonho that I don't get. I don't get, okay? I'll be honest, because the things they revealed, okay, well, I mean, the closest thing is they revealed that Wonho stole money. Because I love Wonho so much, I also don't know what I should be talking about and what I shouldn't be talking about. But at the same time, again, if I have said anything wrong, y'all just go ahead and correct me in the comments. They revealed that Wonho stole money from them when they were a thing. And I mean, why they decided to come out now after years and years and years of that taking place, I don't know. But you can't explain crazy. And that's just what I've decided is going on with that. Yeah, they decided to go on just like a calculated smear campaign about all of Monsta X. They've gone after Shownutu. It looked like they were trying to go after all the members, but they went the hardest after Wonho because unfortunately they had the most dirt on Wonho. They came out, they talked about this rumor about him smoking weed like a long time ago. The smoking weed rumor has been around for so long, so I don't understand. In the long run, Wonho decided to leave. Feels like Starship very much said, please pack your things. We've got a ticket for you to go home. You do your thing. Instead of him actually deciding to leave. But we're just going to go off of what the letter said, which is that he decided this consciously by himself. But anyway, what I don't understand though is Wonho having to leave because of the weed rumors. Because if you've been a Monsta X fan for a long time, you know these rumors have been around since he joined the group. Like, and I think we all kind of know Wonho has had a past. So, but people grow, people evolve and learn from their mistakes. So honestly, like the fact that he had to leave, or he felt some, if he really decided he was going to leave himself, he felt so ashamed and so sad about his past coming out that he decided to go, is really upsetting actually. Because while like I understand, like objectively speaking, I can, if Wonho really did take that money, I can understand why that person would be upset. While I definitely understand that, I just feel like the past is in the past. Like, especially like the freaking weed rumors, even though again, I understand this is also Korea. So Korea is completely different from America. I get it. We also need to understand the culture, the value, everything in there. I don't know. I just don't understand why something that has already come to light so many times is now was now his demise, you know? And I know Starship had to know way before us, like trainee days. Starship had to know. So I don't believe Starship just like let someone in their company and let them train and decide to pick them for a group without doing any kind of research, without knowing anything that has happened before. So the fact that they decided to basically abandon him is also very, very upsetting. But you know, I don't know. Because if again Wonho decided to leave, I still feel like they should have told him like, no, like you can't. And if Starship did in fact kick them out, it's so dumb and idiotic. That's such an idiotic move. Not on top of that, like generally speaking, I've been doing my eyeliner for like 30 minutes. Let me just finish this. Yes, generally speaking, internationally wise, I definitely felt like there was such a, what is the word, like what is the word, like attraction towards Wonho, because he has like a bodybuilder kind of frame, which is something that I feel like is looked at more attractive here. And so I feel like internationally Wonho was really a lot of people's faves. Like a lot of my friends, when I show Monsta X off, they're always wondering about Wonho. Like all I have to do to get someone to stand Monsta X is be like, here's a shirtless photo of Wonho. I mean, there's way more to him than that, but you know, I just feel like he had such an international appeal, and he's just so like caring and sweet. Like I just don't understand why, after again so many years, this was the road that someone I don't know who, Starship, Wonho, Monster X decided to go down. And it makes me really upset because I like, out of all the groups I've ever stanned, Monster X has been that group. And I honestly would never expect anyone to leave, especially so soon. Like, truthfully, we all do know this has to end one day, you know? Like, it has to end regardless. Whatever group it is, it has to end, right? But I just think they are just getting started, and they just started like really appealing to so many people, and they're like, I don't know, they just got here and it's already like this, and it makes me very, very upset. I see so much potential for them. It's like crazy. So it's really upsetting that this again has happened. I really wish nothing but the worst for those people. Honestly, again, if they just revealed what happened to them, like, it, of course it's your story, you should reveal what you need to reveal. Like, they also, but the fact that they also decided to not only go after Wonho, which is bad enough, but they decided to drag down Shonu, which upsetting to me. Shonu is my bias, but even if he wasn't, I just feel like, you know, the focus is always Wonho, and of course it should be because we're trying to get him back, which I'll talk about later, right? But Shonu has gone through so much too. Like, literally, like, I don't think people realize, first of all, if the story is how they're saying, that Shonu did not know that the person, okay, I don't know if I should just say what happened. I feel like we all know, right? We all know. Basically, they also revealed that Shonu was dating a married woman, but as soon as he figured out, he says, as soon as he figured out that she was married, he cut it loose. He did not know. You know, and so if that's true, which I believe, I don't think it's in Shonu's character to date a married woman just to date her. Even if she's beautiful, exceptionally fine, like the most beautiful girl in the world, I just generally think he has morals. So first of all, you're going after Shonu, the most quietest, sweetest, one of the sweetest members of the group, does not say anything, keeps to himself. Okay, whatever. You have to go after him because he's the leader. But then right after, for opportunistic people to also drag his name through the mud and release photos of him. I actually generally do not feel comfortable talking about what happened after with Shonu, because that was literally like, that's a crime, and I think that deserves the biggest punishment. This has nothing to do with him being my bias. If literally this happened to anyone ever, even my worst enemy, I'd be so upset for them. Like, that's not something you should reveal or do to anybody. And that's literally a crime. Like, this is harassment. Okay? So for them to open up the floodgates for him too, I just cannot forgive people like that. And then on top of that, like, I just can't forgive, like, why are you so terrible? Why are you so terrible? I don't know how you can have money and be rich and come from a rich family and just decide you're just going to be upsetting and rude and a terrible person. Like, why? Why do the worst people have, literally, I know this is just going all over the place. I'm so sorry, guys, if you're like, oh, why are you jumping from things to things? It's just something I've been wanting to actually get off my chest for so long too. Really sorry if none of this makes sense. But anyway, yeah, I really do not wish the best for those people. I think they're terrible human beings, and hopefully what Starship is saying is true about them taking legal action is going to happen, and it's not something that's just, we hear them talk about and then they never do. Wonho leaving still upsetting to me. Every time the new album plays in my car, I have to let out the loudest yell first before I can finish listening to it. Like, I literally have to just sit there and scream and then be like, okay, let's go. Like, I don't, a lot of people have said they can't listen to it at all. Like, it's not that bad for me. Like, I need to listen to them. Like, I think it's even, it would be worse for me to, especially because Follow was such a good album. I feel like it would do me a disservice and Wonho a disservice and all the Monster X a disservice if I don't stream, if I don't continue to support them. So I still make sure that it's definitely number one in Apple Music for me right now. Like, still very much being played, but I just really have to prepare myself. Like, when it comes on randomly, I'm like, stop. Everyone stop right now. But yeah. Regardless of all of this, though, generally, I've put so much because I can't see in my, okay. Regardless of everything that's happened, I generally do feel that Wonho is going to come back. I know this may be wishful thinking. You know, it's only time will really tell what happens. But I just think he, I don't know, whatever. And again, this all is up to the company. I just feel like with how Mom Bebes have rallied together to try and get him back, Starship would be idiotic to literally just decide not to get him back. I don't know. I feel like that maybe we're gonna be sitting here watching an award show, being like, all right, yeah, okay. And then Joohyun's gonna be like, everyone, welcome Wonho. And we're all going to be crying. we're all just going to be crying. And I am ready for that day. My body is ready, my mind, my soul. I am ready for just that to happen. So I genuinely think he's going to come back. I feel like at this point Starship would be stupid not to get him to come back, regardless if he wants to go or not. And one thing I think we all know about Wonho is he's very emotional. So if, again, this was his choice, I don't think this is a choice that stays, especially because he's a Pisces. Pisces are like, they change their minds so much. I generally do not think this is his stance any longer. And I definitely feel like after all the things that's happened, all the support, not just from Mon Bebes, but everyone, he has no choice but to come back. And hopefully he does. But yeah, I don't know. Of course, again, we can only really hope and pray that he does, which makes me again sad. But and then Wonho's literally not even the icing on the cake that has happened with K-pop, but I generally just don't feel comfortable talking about the rest that's happened. I think he is honestly, like, even though it's ruined my days, my months, I don't think he's the worst thing that's happened, but I just don't feel comfortable talking about the rest. It's honestly really upsetting. This is my bangs, y'all. But yeah, I just hope next year is a better year for everyone. And even if Wonho doesn't come back, I just hope we can see him succeed in whatever he needs to do, whatever he feels comfortable doing. And yeah, hopefully y'all do too. And you know, it's just a good year for everyone. I think even years are better than odd years. So I'm hoping next year is like the best for a lot of people. But yeah, okay, let me fix my bang. I haven't had bangs in years, since high school, so this is like new territory to me. All right, we're done. Okay.